Hi everybody. My name is David, and my name is David Ego. You can call me Drones, and welcome back to another episode or another channel video. I'm going to be explaining how to add fonts in Figma. So I had a survey go around and asked people what kind of problems they had faced while trying to learn Figma. The product designers that are good right now, how did they get to where they are? Challenges they had faced in their own time. So one of the challenges personally I faced and I got from the survey was that how to add fonts was a problem at first. Like, you could have that problem because you would then have documents that a scenario is when you have documents and you really do not know how the fonts in those documents can be edited, because Figma is going to show you this little icon here where you can't edit the fonts, you can't change it because you don't have it on your PC, or you don't know exactly what's happening, you just don't have access to it. So for newbies, right, you could easily face that problem, and I decided to come up with a way. It's a very normal process that you can find anywhere, right? If I understood it, for you it's going to be one-way ticket, really easy. So simple steps. I'll go through the steps right now and then explain it. If you have questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll always be available to reply you, answer you. And then I don't hide my contacts, so I'm easily reachable, I'm accessible. You can reach out to me anytime and I will help you out more. Yeah, so thank you very much. Sit back and subscribe if you haven't. Like, share, give me feedback on how to improve this video. So thank you very much. Welcome to November. Let's get into it. So first of all, how to get fonts in Figma, right? And one of the first steps you should do is search for the site to download the fonts from. So I'm basically going to go to an example, right, of how you could encounter how that problem will look like on how to get fonts in Figma. So this is basically what I'm referring to right now. So I'm here and I can see that from the top right corner of my screen there is something looking like this here in recent font. So this is just a typo, a community for getting types. It's one of the community folders, right? It's called typo. It's by somebody. Person's cover is not loaded here. I'm sure their name will be here, but then let's not waste your time so you can learn faster. Yeah, and this is a type that I don't have. So this is a font family, a type that I don't have on my PC. That's why it's showing me this A with the whole question mark at the top right corner. And yeah, and I'm selecting the type now. It is railway. Yeah, I've never had railway, I don't know why. So I'm going to install railway. I'm going to explain the process, right, as it is in that slide. So basically the first thing you should do is search for a site to download the fonts. So these are lists of sites. I'm going to put them in the description below, so you can go there right now and then you see them in the description below. So these are lists of sites where you can download fonts from. There are more. Google Fonts is very recommended for fonts that you could use easily. You and your developers will not have problem with it if you use fonts that are available on Google Fonts. But regardless, you can always work with all these other sites. So search for these sites to download your fonts from, then search on these sites, right, to find and download the needed fonts. Yeah, so railway is what I'm looking for. Yeah, and this is what I'm going to do. Normally this is what I do, so I'll just select the font and I don't have the railway, so I'll just go to where railway is located, Ctrl C, I'll copy it, then I will go away. And okay, so I need to create, oh my god, let this thing not switch up. So this is a tab. I just opened a new tab and I'm basically just going to copy, before I get there, I'm going to copy one of these fonts. I'll just go to Google Fonts and fonts.google.com. So that's fonts.google.com, and let's see. So I'm going to go to Google Fonts and I'm going to download railway from Google Fonts. So this fonts.google.com. I'll paste railway since I copied it from Figma and then search for it. So there's railway here. 2 out of 1,297 families. Yeah, and you can always type here to name is drones. Yeah, to see how the railway. So this is railway dots and this railway. I'm not looking for railway dots. I think this is more like the railway I'm looking for. So I'm going to download. See download by the top right corner. I'll just click download here. I have IDM, so that makes it easier for me. So it's downloading right now. It's done. So I'm going to open it. Oh my. So I'm currently trying to unzip it. Yeah. So that's what's happening. I'm going to unzip it and yeah, it's unzipped. So I'm going straight right now to my file explorer to see what's happening there. Yeah, so Figma Explorer. Yeah, so I'm already on my file explorer. Yeah, and this is the fonts in my download compressed and railway. So this is the zip file. This is fonts and yeah, so this is it here. There's this and there's this and there's this, right? So this is the whole farm. This is the whole family, the font itself with all the weights, bold, extra bold and all that. I'm just going to select all of them and then right click and install for all users. Yeah, so that way it's going to install on my Figma. Yeah, and it's installed. Right, so right now I'm going to go back to Figma. Yeah, so back to Figma right now. So let's see what has happened so far. So I'm going to leave this page and come back. It's not still installed, so I'll just close the page, go back and open it again. Yeah, and see what happens. It's supposed to open right now. If it doesn't open, I'll just close the whole Figma app because that means it's just going to reboot and the sense is going to come back. So I don't know. I think my internet has been bad really all day, so that's why it just takes too much time to load. But nevertheless, yeah. So where were we? Was it this? Yeah, I think it was this. Yeah. Look, this was Inter. Oh, my phone's disappearing. I had Inter. So wow. I've forgotten which one I used. Nope. Currently looking for the railway. Let me check here. Work stance. That means the railway has been installed already. So nope. Yeah, so I found it and this is where it was. It was hiding somewhere here. So this is the railway installed. Now I can edit it and change it to the bold, also change it to extra. Yeah, so currently also if I come up here, this sign is still here. That's because I don't have work sounds on my PC. So let's see how we can install work sounds really quick on my PC. So let's see how I can get work sounds really quick on my PC right now. Yeah, so I will just make this video accessible for everybody. Yeah, so this is railway. My name is look. I'm not more interested in this. And paste this as work sounds. This is work sounds. My name is Jones. Then I'm going to select it and quickly install. Yeah, so start download now. It's currently downloading and open. Yeah, it is opening. I don't know where it went to. Yeah, work sounds zip. Yeah, I'm going to extract. So what I'm doing right now is extracting the file, and it's done. I'm going to go to my file explorer immediately right now. This is my file explorer. Go back to download, go back to compressed where the file was stored, look for work sounds. Yeah, and this is work sounds here. I go to static. Wow, all the work sounds, and then I got them and install for all users. So install for all users. I think it's loading. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, it's installed already. Yeah, and what's happening to this PC? I'm sorry, I can't record this video again, but you guys will enjoy it, don't worry. So this is it. Then I'll go back to Figma right now and then explain. So I'm back in Figma, and let me check. This is the box picture. So yeah, this is not supposed to be here. Let's close the file and open it again. So typo is currently opening. I think Figma should add a sound like to this loading. What do you guys think? It makes sense, you know, just like a theme song that we'd all just have in our head whenever we are knowing that, oh, Figma is loading. Yeah, this is not supposed to be here. Oh yeah, so there is no regular Roman, but then there's medium because I have it installed. Then I can replace the file, and then victory, we won. Yeah, so there's nothing like that here anymore. Interesting. So let's go back to me explaining. So that's basically how it's done. That's how everything is done. Now let me go back to where is this file? Yeah, so this is right. Yeah. So as I said, right, step one is search for the font, then install the fonts on your PC and go to Figma, search for the fonts. Basically, that's exactly what I just did. I showed the process, right? If you still cannot find the fonts, you start your Figma app or close the file, open it again, and it will work. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something, right? If you didn't, tell me why and how should make you learn better next time. Thank you very much. Have a nice day and see you next week.